I'm live. I don't like YouTube's lives. The beginning of it, you can't see yourself because you could look like an absolute ass and you wouldn't have a clue until it pops up and all of a sudden you're confronted with that mug of yours staring back at you. So, today, in what is number 3 of my lives on this subject, so Facebook first, Instagram, and then YouTube. Why am I doing that? I do this for me. I do this to practice my craft, to hone my ability to storytell, and to possibly inspire someone to take some action in their lives. So today, what am I talking about? I'm talking about keeping it simple. The explanation is in the title and underneath. So what I'm going to do today is try and translate or go a little bit further into it. What do I mean by keep it simple, stupid? Well, it's a saying I think almost everyone heard in many different languages all across the world. It's a group of cliches, or part of a group of cliches that we grow up with as kids. You are what you eat is another good one. Now, these things are incredibly powerful, but because they're cliches and because they're said without any real intention behind them, we don't hold them close enough to our hearts. Now, keep it simple. The stupid part is optional. Obviously, people these days don't like to be called stupid. Is the most potent piece of personal development that you can ever begin with. Because no matter whether you're working on inner child, self-worth, you're working with a business mentor, whether you're working on past life, it doesn't matter what you're working with. The truth is you need to keep it simple. The more complicated the situation and the more complicated you apply your mental filter to it, then the harder it's going to be taking anything long-lasting from it. The mind, as it develops and as we get older, quite simply, gathers, absorbs, and takes in everything that we see, smell, taste, hear, and feel. So all of those senses are completely being challenged all the time, even when we're asleep. The brain takes all that and stores it. So I liken it to a pair of glasses. You can call it filter or lens, no matter what you're comfortable with. As we get older and as we're presented with challenges, we put those glasses on and we see it through all those things that we've previously seen, touched, smelt and felt, etc. What does that do? It means that when this challenge is presented in the moment, we apply it with the last 10, 20, 30 years of experience. And as an adult, we think that's great. We think that's the way it should be. We say to ourselves, oh, I've got life experience and this is what I need to overcome this challenge. The problem with that filter is it is built to keep you safe. And to keep you safe, it's likely going to say no. It's going to say stay away. Now, what I've learned from my life and what I teach people and mentor people through is it's in those challenges where your mind is saying no that you need to start saying yes. You will not do that while your mind continues to complicate everyday challenges. And right now we've been blessed with an incredible experience, one of the most amazing that we could possibly ever have in a lifetime, and that is COVID. People call me insane, but this is an opportunity for us to level up and grow in a way that not many of us ever could have envisioned. We forget sometimes that despite the things that are going on around us, we have an incredibly easy and comfortable existence, even with this disease and even with the chaos and the horrible stuff that it's brought along with it. Go back 100 years ago and look at the challenges in the lives of your average man or woman. We've got it easy. And yet we've convinced ourselves and we've let the media convince us and we've let society develop to a point where we're absolutely driven by this fear that everything is going to end and that we're out of control. That is because of that adult filter, because of that lens. That is all those experiences that you thought were of benefit to you, painting a negative on what is an incredible opportunity. This is why people like me exist. That is the sole reason. We're not here to sell you tools, or we're not here to give you any incredibly new knowledge that hasn't been around for thousands of years. The bulk of what we teach is based around accountability of what you already know you need to do and reminding you to keep it simple when you start to overcomplicate it. Overcomplication can be doubt, can be worry, can be driven by fear. It doesn't matter what the term. Someone like me will tell you to stop, breathe, exhale, and do it again and repeat. It's that simple. People stop me here and people usually tune out. Don't want to hear this because it's way too simple. It's too good to be true rubbish. In this situation, when it's accountability and when it's your own personal development you're talking about, simple is the most powerful thing you will ever grab hold of. You can read all the books, you can watch all the YouTube documentaries, you can watch all the experts, all the gurus. Until you learn how to simply translate that knowledge for yourself and allow it to inspire you to take action, you're basically just doing the spiritual tourism route or the personal development tourism, where you're paying for relief of whatever problem it is or whatever change it is you're looking for, instead of inspiring yourself to take action. So we'll go back to it again because it's that simple. I'm going to keep it that simple today before I sign off. If you want to understand the power of keeping it simple, stop, breathe deep, exhale with as much force as you can 3 times, and watch the physiology of your whole body change. Your mind and your brain chemistry completely shifts. And even if just for a glimpse of an eye, because of your years of conditioning and development, you will feel that moment where your brain instantly has the ability to simplify. It listens differently. It absorbs information differently. You start practicing this, and you watch your life change forever. But it requires practice. It requires dedication and some discipline. That's all you got to do. You don't have to pay someone 20 grand to fix your problems for you. Fix them yourself. Simple tool. Now, I'm not sure with YouTube how easy it is to message, but you can comment below if someone ever does watch this. Ask for help. I'll give it to you for free. I'm not here just to sell. I am a business, but the truth is I'm here to do what I do best, and that is translate my life experiences, which include 2 prison sentences in an African jar, which include early childhood abduction, early childhood trauma, parental addiction, my own addictions. So when I speak about these things, I speak from my experience, things that I've done. I'm able to remove the filter. I'm able to empathize. I'm able to give people the guidance and the support they need. So if you need help, just ask. It is that simple.